Well, hello. Oh, what was that transition, dude? He put the microphone down right as he set up, and again he said hello. Oh my gosh, he's like a pro YouTuber. Oh my god, that's so cool. Hello, everybody. Good morning. Hope you're all having a fantastic day. Dude, yesterday, I went to go meet my friend at a bar. We always go to one bar. So but she wanted to go somewhere else because she was graduating. And I was like, sure, I want to buy you a drink. I drive all the way to the wrong bar, sit down, order a drink, realize I'm in the wrong bar, go, dang it, dude. Say, hey, bartender, I gotta, leave. I'm gonna finish this drink. I'm out of here. Can I get my car back? He's like, sure. Go meet my friend at the other bar. That bar is closed for today. It's an employee party. I go, sick. So we drive back to the original bar. The bartender's like, hey, missed you. Anyways, hope everybody's having a good day. Let's do the docket for today. No. Night pots. I always want to type docket, dude. Yeah. We are just doing some territorials today. Be a little bit of a shorter stream. That's the plan for today. So let's go ahead and get started here. Let's do some dailies. United States. Thank you for removing my everything I typed. A black flag. Okay, is this Iraq? Okay, let's think about this. It's to the southeast. We're in the right neighborhood. It's not, if it's to the southeast, it's not Syria, it's not Jordan. I have no idea what Kuwait's flag looks like offhand, but that could be it. Straight down. This isn't Saudi Arabia's flag. We know this. This is a little bit confusing. Yemen? It's Yemen. Okay. I was trying to think. It's like, I know the flag of one of these countries is like a kind of a red cross. It's like, is it Oman or is that Yemen? I'm just like, I'm pretty sure it's Oman, so that means this is Yemen. So I was correct. Huzzah! Great day to us. Let's do the Wordle. Oh, people are gonna get so mad that I don't know this one right away, but this one's confusing. I feel like I've seen this one before. But it could be an island, and I'm just screwed. Like, this is definitely a coast. We know this for a fact. Many people are saying this. But this also either looks like a river or the ocean. Like, this could be an island, too. Give me Dominica, just to let me know if I'm in the right area. If we're in the central Caribbean, if we're in the Caribbean. Oh, frick, we are. It is an island. No! Oh, frick. Is this what St. Kitts looks like? Oh, no, St. Kitts was never an option. No, it's 5,000 kilometers. What are we looking at? That's Guinea? Oh, dude. I was off. Show me Guinea. Show me Guinea on a map, dude. Show me Guinea on a map. What am I looking at? What is Guinea's borders? What do they follow? Is this a mountain range? Why is it so like this? Why does Guinea have so many weird borders? Can I see this part? Was that there? Hold on. Let me show. Oh, that was a little flat part. I should have looked for that. Then I would have known it wasn't an island. Because no island has just a straight line. What happened to your borders, brother? Was the person drawing it, did he have the shakes? And there's a flat line there. Okay, we'll look for flat lines a little bit more, but that one was the most telling. I should have known. Okay, let's do a travel. Myanmar to Papua New Guinea. I understand the assignment. Thailand, Malaysia, Indonesia. I swear people needed help for this one. Perfect. Oh, some people did. Ew, 256 people needed help. The person who knew Guinea's borders was definitely not something. No, there's just some cracked geography guys here. I'll say that. There are some people here who just know geography really well. Kraft really knows geography. I don't even think he was the one who said it that time. Vermont to South Carolina. Okay, we worked this one backwards. North Carolina, Virginia. Maryland, Pennsylvania, New York. Okay. New York. No, wait, we got, yeah, New York. New York. Yes. Pennsylvania. Yes. Is there do we think there's a faster way? Oh, really? Let's just go Maryland. Virginia. North Carolina. Boom. Wow, a lot of people messed that up. I think a lot of people forgot about Maryland. Maybe they went like West Virginia. I mean, you could still go West Virginia to Virginia. I don't know how people messed that one up. That one surprises me a little bit. Oh, and then the global. Have we did the global? Did we do the global yesterday? Give me France. France is warm, but not very warm. Give me a Mali. Mali's adjacent to the answer. Interesting. Interesting. Give me Algeria. Is not. Okay, so it's South Burkina Faso. Is not. Okay, there's a lot of places it could be. Give me Sierra Leone. Not it. So it's here. What? Mauritania? Is adjacent to the answer. Is this Guinea, dude? How do I even spell Guinea? Help. I have it on my freaking screen. Yes, I meant Guinea. That's exactly how I said it. It's adjacent to the answer. No. Is this Liberia? Is this where Liberia is? No, no, no. This is Senegal. Right? Yes. Okay. Took me a second. Took me a second to place myself. It's hard without borders. I got it. I got it. Nailed it. All right. With that being said, Morocco, brother, Morocco's up here. If Mali can't be adjacent to the answer if it was up here. Also, Algeria was not warm. Let's play some territorial. See if we get botted today, huh? Let's do that. Seems like a good time. Imagine it was Guinea again. That's why I did it. It's just like, imagine I'm jumping around and just like not getting Guinea for the second time. Couldn't imagine it, bro. It'd be embarrassing to me. Oh, we started a little bit earlier than 10:30, but that's okay. Here, let's do Scandinavia. Pick Europe? There is no Europe. My guy? What are we talking about? Where we start today in points? 1339. Alrighty. Daniel's in this one, I think. We're first? No, we're not. We're second there, Shizy. Not quite. Not quite. Good luck, everybody. Gonna be a little bit difficult of a warm-up game. Just because we are going against Sir Daniel. I should have just random spawned. Ugh. Gosh, a person random. Well, I think this guy spawned on top of me. We spawned together. We both have the same idea. Okay, here we go. Good luck, everybody. Let's see what we can do in this situation. I'm actually gonna go to my infinite growth phase right now because we're gonna be cannibalizing each other's land. Oh, just completely missed it. I'm a not away today. Let me tell you. You may be thinking, oh my gosh, how late were you out, Corgi? Like 6 p.m. Like we did not drink very long. It's just a little congratulations beer. Yeah. Get up there. Give me that bot. Okay. Oh. Theodore, I don't know how aggressive you want to be. You got this guy down there. Looks like most of our power will probably come from up north. Yeah, you want a shield? I get it. I get it. I get it. I'll probably be in a 1v1 against this guy. We just are very awkwardly positioned, like right in the middle of everybody. And I don't know what happened to your troops, brother. That's not good, though. Nobody's gonna be able to help you. Well, I'm at right interest, so I'm gonna attack this guy. Oof, the borders didn't even move. I mean, these guys will win over here. Dire Elephant might be the best option we have down here. But he's blocked. He's got he's got this one guy he can really attack. And then there goes our teammate Full Sending. God, don't never do this, bro. Like, this move right here has basically doomed everybody over here. Kind of crazy. I'm donating to Shoebill. Shoebill, you gotta make sure you're a little bit on the wise side with your troops. Like, brother, save up. Save up. There's no one coming to donate to you. Shoebill, stop. Stop. Shield. Money. Stop. What are you gonna do when you get down here? You're the crown. Get some troops. You have 2 million to take over. Just give yourself a little bit of time. You know, we'll just hold them off as best we can down here. No worries, I'm on my way. Good. Thank you, Tom. I appreciate you. Tom, you were the farmer, right? We were talking about this the other day, but you weren't here. I wanted to know what crop you grow. Yeah. What's up, cutie? How are you? I'm going to go in about an hour because I'm going to watch a series with my mom. Well, ain't that adorable? I remember as a kid growing up, and Star Trek Voyager was on TV. That was like the weekly thing I did with my mom, is we watched Star Trek together. Here. Yep, I'm gone. Now go, Shoebill. You're strong. You're strong now, Shoebill. Look, you have so many more troops than everybody else. They're all split and you're strong and you can just push. Ape strong. Ape strong. Corn, wheat, sorghum, and a ton of cows, beef and dairy. Well, that explains the wheat and the sorghum. And the corn, I guess. Cows are adorable. They're like little tiny animals. Who is this guy? Just don't undercover. Did you just seriously block Shubo, my guy, with 500,000? Oh no, he's over here too. But it is fine. It's fine. We'll still, I win this one. I watch films with my family once a week on Saturday night. Yeah, I think it's important to kind of have a ritual with your family. Like, this is something we do every week. Like, a low commitment type thing to do. It's not like, oh, dude, we're going to go play sports. And like, oh, you tired this week? Sorry, we're like really going to be physical. It's just like, let's just hang out. Let's just be in the same room and coexist. Y'all need to get all of Finland? Yeah, I mean, Islam's over there. He's working on it. But we have 3 giant champions and 51% of the board. So, I mean, things are looking up for us. I'll say that. Ashu, member 3 months. Hey, Corgi. Hey, buddy, how are you? I tried to stop. No worries, undercover. It's fine. I was just giving you crap. I thought it was funny. Who voted up? Anti-Corgi. Okay, but he's on... Oh, no, it's anti-corruption, I think? I guess. Anti-core. I think it's dumb how the game will let you have a longer name than it will display, but it won't tell you that until you're in the game. Tis a little bit silly. Where's DJ? I don't know, man. Maybe he took the night off. Who knows? He's a free man. But man, us in the South did not get a lot accomplished. I mean, we tried. I mean, I feel like, you know, donating to Shuba was a good enough thing, but it was not a very successful run in the South. Thank goodness we had some Chads in the North to come and save us. Where's Zero Winter? He doesn't show up on time. He's slacking off, bro. Don't worry, I'm going to talk to him about his attendance. He's been late like 10 out of 10 times. It's an embarrassment to the company. We can't have that kind of lack of professionalism here. As a zero, his salary's definitely going to get docked. We'll say that, you know? Can't let this go unpunished. Is it me or there are less people in the game? I mean, they're no. I mean, 110 in that one. It does feel like there's a little bit less. I mean, 90 players, 100 players. No, it's about the same. It's just when you look at these ones here, let's do the world. Yeah, people don't join games down here. They don't have the capacity. They just want to join these games as soon as they pop up. Wow, I'm the greatest territorial player ever. I'm gonna be honest with you, Bill. You were like on your way to mutually assured destruction, self-assured destruction. When you were plowing ahead with 200,000 troops and the crown, be like, oh yeah, everyone's gonna donate me, but no, there's not a single person that could donate. You mongrel. Morwen, good to see you, brother. Just plowing ahead like, you know, everybody's ready to donate you. I'm gonna be the Aziz. Okay. Good luck, boys. Here, I'll give you some room. No, you can have the spot. You can have the spot. Go back. Okay, I'll take the spot. Freaking A, brother. Okay, I go there. You can have that. I go here. Okay, I'm alone. Good. And I'll just be a nice little supporter for Fireburns. And who's my stream sniper? Your boy? Don't spawn on top of me, brother. Play your own game. We can win together. Just, you don't have to ruin both our chances of having a good game and potentially our expansion by just going straight on top of me. It's a little bit rude, to be honest with you. Like, I want to win with you. I understand. We can, me and you, we can do some damage together. But if you just go on top of me, we're just not gonna have fun together. Fire burns. What happened to all your troops? You madman. Corgi, how you doing? I'm doing all right. How are you? I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm a little bit sleepy. A little bit sleepers. Do you ever just get kind of hooked into like a series on? I'm a binge watcher. I don't like to just watch an episode and put it down and be like, all right, I'll see you in a couple days. I just watch a show. I started watching A Man in Full on Netflix because it has an actor I really like. It was a good show. But I did watch more of that than I should have last night. I should have gone to bed a little bit earlier. Plus, there were some issues with the video last night and the audio quality, so I had to address those. I had to spend a lot of time fixing that. Hopefully you guys didn't notice it in the video, but that was an unfortunate development that I was like, oh, I'll just be able to edit this in the normal time, like only a couple hours, and then it ended up taking a little bit longer. Ask you, I make you strong. Yeah. Actually, guy have 50,000 troops? Why not attack? You silly goose? I'm sure he just didn't want borders on this guy. What's up, Mantella? How are you? Who's the brave soul who went over here? XD? Good luck, brother. May you live long and prosper and such. Yeah. Is it a fake Aziz? I don't know. Is he down here? Then yeah, it's a fake Aziz. Aziz just loves Antarctica. He's like, do you ever hear the story of like the pie bush, where it's like this one's dog found a pie in a bush one time, so he checks the bush every time? That's Aziz in Antarctica. It worked once, so he just goes there every time. Hello from Nome, Alaska. I actually went to college with a girl from Nome, Alaska. Hey, Abagalula, thank you for the $10 donation. Take him out, coach. Hey, I appreciate it, Abagalula. Make sure we get some Corgi hearts and chat for Abagalula. Snowing and cold. Yeah, that's what she said. She said her favorite thing to do was to get like a little bit intoxicated and ride a snowmobile. So I'm at Nome, Alaska is very cold. It's like the top of Alaska for those who don't know. To be quite frank with you, I did not know Nome, Alaska had a big enough airport for a cargo plane pilot like yourself to be flying. I thought that'd be more like a regional flight. I am very shocked and whelmed. The red teams in North America, I see them. We're fine. If we get Asia, look, we got Asia, we got Africa. If you take away this, we still have 60% of the board, at least. So we're fine. We're fine. Who's over here? It's Ashu. Ashu Boat. Ashu Boat? Ashu Boat everywhere, my brothers. He's everywhere. Look at him go. Just on through. Just paid the CC off. So need a day. The credit card off. What are you talking about? That's all I'm doing today? Oh, yeah. No worries, brother. No worries. Yeah, credit card day. It's everyone's favorite day. Nome is not northern Alaska. It's in the mid and far west coast. Okay, I'm gonna be honest with you. I forgot what Nome was. Nome, Alaska. Give me a reference. Oh, yeah. This is Nome. What was up here? What was like the northern city I was thinking of? I've been lied to. I don't even remember what the city I was thinking of. It's close to Russia. Can you see Russia? Maverick, can you see Russia from your house? GG, boys. No? Oh, dude, that's bull. Bull crap. Barrow is far north. Maybe I was thinking of Barrow. I don't know. Anything not on the southern coast of Alaska, I don't know a ton about. Other than the fact I went to college with one girl who was from Nome. But it's not like we were super good friends. She just lived in the dorm that I lived in. I can see another house from my house. I see. That's so cool, dude. Oh my gosh. Isn't it crazy? Have you ever been in one of your friends' houses that's like been built in the last like 5-10 years? They really stack those houses on top of each other. And I was in one of my friend's house, and it's just like, so how does it feel to see every single one of your neighbors directly into their house? Like, why is your house this close and positioned with windows facing each other? Like, this is so weird. Like, why would you ever want that? Like, my house is great. It's nice and flat. The fence is super high. I would have to like climb over my fence to see in the one neighbor's window I actually have a window with. But this house was built in the 70s. So, you know. The 70s, they cared about like privacy. Nowadays, it's just like, how close can we get these houses reasonably? And by reasonably, I mean each side has 3 feet at most. Split from each other. Contest time? Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah. We get these contests. Maybe people are playing a little bit less. I think the botting scared a lot of people away. Well, no, we're back up to 200. So maybe it's not. No, I think it's regular today. I've been lied to. Yeah, we claim this north. I swear if Daniel's copying our strategy. It's not. Okay, good. Good. No one got botted. Hooray. What a great day. Welcome to Thunderdome. Oh, we did get botted. How wonderful. Well, I got out. Okay. Well, I mean, those guys weakened themselves up, so your boy should hopefully be able to take them out. Ah, dude, why are you full sending? Just attack regularly. Don't do that. Never attack with all your troops. I don't know if this guy's on our team, to be honest with you. Ooh, that is unfortunate. We had so many people over here, but they were all against us. Wait, Corgi wasn't OG at 17 points? Yeah, they burned themselves out. They flew too close to the sun. Well, that's gone. That corner's gone. That's unfortunate. I mean, 2 dogs is still over there, but I don't know if he can win this on his own. I mean, we potentially have this corner over here, but it's just going to take a while to develop. And then we had a lot of people go straight in the middle. Brothers, I'm going to be honest. If you're in this position, it's bad. It's bad position. Bad positioning. Why in the middle? What map is being in the middle a good call? Here would be better. Just, you know, work to get there a little bit more. Maybe a little bit more. But we gotta get a backline somewhere. I mean, everybody here could work back. I mean, you got Boom, Ready, and Suka, and Maverick that could all work on this one guy. Suki. I would love to live in a house where I don't have many houses nearby. They don't build those anymore, brother. You gotta go back in time. Like, straight up, they don't build those anymore. This is still good. We're covering a good position. Nederland over here can kind of roll through a bunch of these weak guys. Boom is doing the right thing, which is very fortunate in going backwards. CR's touchdown over here. Good. Very good. Very good. This one's coming together a little bit. Well, brothers, I'm going to see you in 1990. I mean, I feel like the 90s is when they stopped building houses with land and started pushing all the houses really close together. I remember looking at houses as a child with my parents because they were obviously going to buy a house. And we went to one house where it's like the yard was like 3 feet by 9 feet. And I was like, this is a yard, huh? That's crazy. Okay, 1980. I think 1980 they still built houses on land. It's crazy how, like, especially now, it's just like they don't build starter houses. There's no such thing as a starter house anymore. No one builds it. Everyone claims it's because everything's so expensive that they can't afford to build anything but luxury houses. Like construction materials, red tape, all that stuff. It's like, I don't know, man. That doesn't, I think you just kind of want more money. I think you are trying to get more money to give to your shareholders to look better for your job. And maybe it isn't, like, financially not possible to build a starter home. I'm on summer break now. Congratulations, Geo Kid. Enjoy the summer. It's finally warm out. I'm, like, back to just wearing t-shirts, not sweaters. It's a wonderful day, even though kind of right now I'm cold. I wish I had my sweaties, but that's all right. Crush 'em. What? Summer ain't here yet? I mean, it's like it was like 70 here yesterday. That's kind of, well, it's not summer, I guess, but you know, it's at least warm out. When it's warm out, I consider it summer. Hope everyone has a fantastic day. That is all. Well, thank you for a lovely membership message there, Tom Marino. I hope you do as well, my friend. Good job, boys. Way to win this in my absence. I hope you understand the reasoning why. My 5,000 stream snipers. GG. They really showed us, huh? They took out the leader and then everybody else crumbled. They really showed us. Everyone knows this team is solely based around me and my success, and we only lose when I don't do well. It's a fact. It's a fact. You guys are lucky for me. Like I am the backbone of this of this clan. Benefits of being a mediocre player? No, you're like a good player. It's just, you know, streamer, I want attention. I get attention from stream by spawning on the stream sniper. And like, okay, you can spawn on the streamer. Congratulations, you really showed them. It's kind of like talking to a kindergartner, like, oh my gosh, dude, there's dragons. You know, you just kind of like, oh, that's so cool. You're doing great. Go fight those dragons. Like, oh my gosh, you're doing so great. You stopped the clan. You took out the streamer? Oh my gosh, that's so exciting. You should stream snipe the stream snipers? True, dude, true. Why has no one thought of this before? Nah. Bye, losers. Oh no, the streamer moved at the last second, and there's a delay on the stream, so I couldn't see it. Oh, frick. Mom, you can put away the camera. I'm not next to the streamer. Talk about a 10 out of 10, like, just clip or meme. His mom get the camera. I got a triple. Mom, get the camera. Oh no. Little flanking. You gotta grab this land, brother. Brother, he's got 2,000. Just attack into him. I swear. Brother, move this slider bar up. Oh. He had 200. What are you attacking with? 3%? It's too late now, but you could have had him for 200. You mongrel. Anyways, I'm done. Meow. Meow. I'm here, brother. Yeah, take him out, take him out, take him out, take him out. Let's go. Okay, so this is a pretty random question, but we're gonna play Dummy Nation multiplayer again. Probably like once a week type thing, brother. I mean, it's not gonna be a pot. I'm gonna throw it out there. It's not something that anyone who doesn't play it enjoys to watch. Like, the analytics don't support it. And at the end of the day, I enjoy it myself, but we do have to kind of make some business decisions around here. If you want to play multiplayer, I know there is a big or a good group of guys in the Discord who play it pretty frequently. You can always jump in and play with them. But in terms of a stream game, it's kind of hard to do it. There's not a lot to commentate on. Everything goes fast. It is one of those games where if I say anything about even potentially where I'm going to go, there's like, everyone's on it. Everyone's like, oh, I'm going to steal all that land. It's like, people aren't stream sniping, but they're like, oh yeah, Japan is weak. I'm like, no, that was mine. You weren't supposed to see it. Are we gonna play Among Us again? Yeah, sure. If we do when we do another member stream. Hello, Corgi. Hello, people. What's up, Katina? And Louis. Good to see you, Louis. Corey, do we do a member stream on Fridays? It's kind of hard to pick a day that we're going to do member streams because we do every other day. as the Domination playthrough. And I'm gonna throw it out there. Some jerk, like, let's talk about this. Some jerk decided that the week needs to be 7 days, which is an odd number. Frustrating, I know. Which means that, like, if we do it every other day type thing, well, 1 week we can do it on a Friday, but then the next week we're gonna be doing a game on Domination on that. There's nothing we can do. It's a lose-lose scenario here. I'm sorry, I should have made it 8 days. You really screwed us there, brother. Or the fact how if we just shuffled around the months, every month could be 30 days. But no, we gotta be cutesies. And one day gets 28, one month gets 31. What the frick? But don't you have a day off? Yeah, and I will never stream on my day off. Even days I think like, oh, I could probably stream tomorrow. It's just like, no, I don't. I get to Sunday and go, oh man, I just need a day to recover and sleep a little. 28 days if we add a month? Why not? Just make it even. Frick, why do we do this to ourselves? 28 days would actually kind of make a lot of sense to do. Just because that's the way the financial calendars work. If anyone's ever had to be in payroll or ever had to deal with that, you'll understand that reasoning, and it would just make everything so much easier. Oh my gosh. Working in billboards and constantly having to communicate to like the 5 absolute mongrels who would not set up auto pay, but then needed a freaking daily reminder of when their bills were due because they couldn't keep track of a financial calendar. It's just like, I sent them the financial calendars, like, please just print this off. But it's like, nope. Here's Corgi Circus. His new job is just daily reminding people when to pay their freaking bills like toddlers. It's just like, you're lucky that like I'm here, because most people would just let you squeeze on through and then you're paying late payments. It's just like, when did I become your assistant just by like being your account manager? When did that become part of my duties? Time is a construct. Shut up, Undercover. You're a construct. How about that? Oh no! I'm back. I'm back, baby. I mean, technically we've never met, so are you even real? This could all be a hallucination in one of our brains. Did you think of that? That'd be pretty crazy. Especially from my end. What if I was just in an insane asylum, just like talking to all my all of you guys in chat, but you're not real. I'm just like rocking back and forth in like a straitjacket type thing. Just incredibly vivid hallucinations. Yeah. Not for me though. I'm a normal human being, not a computer. This is, I don't know about that, Tom. I mean, here I am playing Farming Simulator on like the daily. So to say that like, oh, you're not a simulation, I don't know, man. A lot of people simulate playing a farmer. Maybe you're just one of those guys. Maybe you're like a Farming Simulator avatar that became sentient. Did you ever think of that? Got him. I would have a lot more free time if that was true. I don't know, man. When I do my farming simulator, my avatar just works all day and then we go straight to bed to reset the day. So, got him. Yeah. Okay. Who do we got? A40. Oh, 2 dogs. Probably a good one. Let me get up a little bit higher. Especially as this guy could just go into peace, and that's a lot of land we'd have to recapture. I don't know what this guy's plan was. That guy full. Oh gosh, that scared me. Why is he doing this? Maverick, yeah, good call, Maverick. You needed to close that one up. That was a little bit on the rough side. Here, I'm just gonna pump you up because I'm very afraid if anybody gets back there. In fact, this is a fight that they can win alone, so I'm just going to keep pumping up Maverick. Anywhere else? Real danger zone? I mean, this guy, potentially. But we have a lot of people in South Africa, so I think we have the time to win over here. Where's Division Azul? Okay, let's try and finish this up a little bit quicker. If Lyso is a simulation, why did the coder make taxes? So that your mind would be occupied on the strife of your life and not the potential of this being a simulation. I saw this really funny tweet where someone's like, Tim Hortons raised the price of coffee by like 83 cents or something like that. And this, or uses plastic lid or paper lids instead of plastic. And the commenter was just like, wow, this is so brave of you to say. I like, it was so brave of you to say and just bring attention to the fact that you have no real struggles in life. So you had to invent one. Like, oh, shoot. Just owned her, bro. Is this Exodus? Brother, do you not believe in troops? What's going on here? Are you just scared of the true boogeyman? Uh-oh. We got Daniel moving up north. We have Sings. Attack and we'll fill you up. Attack and we'll fill you up. Please, Sings. No. Queen T. Go get him. Charge in there. I'll fill you up. Go, Queen, go! Keep going! Yeah, go, Queen! There you go. Now we're on a move. Now we're moving. Now we're schmoving. Good job. 2 dogs, I saw you were right on it too. Now you finished the mission. Complete the mission, cutie. Get down there. We have nobody to get over there. Somebody send a boat. Who's this? That's Husky. Okay. Who's this? Get in there. Suck it. Your boat was too strong. I'm proud of you. Go! Oh, it's Corgi G. Go, Corgi G! Nice. If we had a Roblox type game, but it was very realistic, we would be awful to people. Yeah, isn't that crazy? How it's just like, oh, did you want to be God? That's so cool. What's the first thing you want to do? Well, I want to see what it looks like when this guy is set on fire. What? I just want to see what it looks like. GG's, boys. Let's go. Well, that was nerve-wracking. You did great, cutie. You did great. It is always a scary position to be, like, the small person who needs to take on the big person, but it's just like, when we got like 60% of the board and that's the one threat, everyone's donating to you. I love the leap of faith you took when you full sent. Here, let's do Australia. Well, I gotta go take care of cows. Have a great time playing. Adios, Tom. Thanks for being here, brother. Do you know who Luxus is? Yeah, he's a mod in the Discord. Of course I know who he is. Developing a new theology where the flood, etc., plagues of biblical times are by a noob god learning how the system works. Yeah, wouldn't that be hilarious? Like, oh my god, what's this slider do? Plague. Oh god, take it away. Oh no. How do I fix this? How do I do it? Oh god, everyone's sick. Oh, they're in the streets dying. Oh my god. You know, one of the cities famous for, like, not or controlling the plague was Milan in Italy. And you know how they did it? Was if any one person in a family had the plague, they would lock the entire family in the house and burn it down. But they didn't really suffer from the plague that much. And then also I think it was like Jewish communities were pretty good about it because they would wash their hands more frequently. I could be wrong about that, but I think that was correct. Well, thanks for telling me that. I mean, it worked. It worked. I mean, it probably sucked for all the other people who could have been immune and stuff, but I'm gonna throw it out there. If there's like a terrible plague, in the movies, what happens? What's the first thing the government does? Is they quarantine everybody. Ooh, I will be right back. I hope you guys win without me. Good luck. I'll just be a wedge. one. Yeah, I'm back. Sorry about that. Chair should be the owner of the channel from now on. What if somebody actually just did that? Just had a channel of just the chair. Maybe an overlay stream starting soon. Maybe not even that. 1 minute for contest? Yeah. We're here. We're here. I got gifted again. Congratulations, Cyber. Alright, there we go. What the hell is even that? You broke the Matrix, brother? The simulation? It's running an error code? Corgi, you should do another surprise stream where it's just the chair for 6 hours. That was a wild day. I didn't know it. I think it was either you, Luhansk, or Zero Winter who messaged me. Is like, you're live? And I was like, what? Like, I've been away from my computer for like 3 hours. And it just randomly just like decided, we're going to turn on. The whole stream's just going to turn. After that, when I'm done with stream, I close every system. It's like, no way are we letting that happen again. I felt like Snoop Dogg, how he would constantly do that. Back when he was streaming and he would just curse at Madden all day. Yeah. Hey, Maverick, thank you for the 20 gifted memberships. Make sure if you were just gifted membership by Maverick, you say thank you, Maverick. Hello, everybody. Mom, I spawned next to the streamer. Get the camera. Yeah. Mom, I full sent the streamer. Get the camera. Oh, dude, it didn't work. Oh, you came so close. Wait, why am I a member now? Dennis, I want you to put 2 and 2 together. We just thanked Maverick for a gifted 20. And now you have a membership where you didn't have it before the gifted 20. Let's do some arithmetic here. Or not. Dyer, you had some fun expansion, huh? John, don't full donate. Don't do that, John. That's bad. Numbers go red, then you donate. Because look, he just did exactly what. This is the exact reason you don't do it. Because now he pushes, he gets all this land. Now we have to all recapture this land that we wouldn't have needed to recapture if you hadn't full sent. That's bad, brother. You did bad, John Ham. Yeah, there's another full sender. My brothers in Christ, help me help you. Actually, we gotta go up. Boys, take what we gotta get this guy. We gotta get this guy. I'm going over too. Nope, somebody beat me to it. Nice. Carla did. Good job, Carla. Math was fun before they introduced numbers. Math was fun before they introduced letters into math. Although I'm gonna be honest with you, it wasn't that long ago that I was in school, and they have completely changed how they do math. There's like boxes now, and I don't understand it. I feel like Mr. Incredible from The Incredibles when he goes, "They changed math. Why would they change math?" It was just like, dude, this feels so true. I'm old man yells at clouds meme, but it's just like, why would you change math? Didn't you go to school in the 1920s? Brother, I am 30. Like, don't you start Stone Age me back when you rode a dinosaur, right? Don't give me that crap. All right? I'm not that old. How dare you? My favorite class they teach in school is geometry. It's like, have any of you ever needed geometry in your entire life? Maybe one day where you were like landscaping and you needed to know the area. But that's like basic geometry. It's like, why do we need to know geometry? Why are we teaching this? I'll never forget, there was like a 12,000 formula that this guy, it was toss, sin, like tan, you know, those whole things. Our teacher was writing on the whiteboard, and this kid raised his hands like, why are we ever going to need to know this? And I was just like, that stuck with me. It's like, yeah, I have never needed to know that equation in my life. Never will. I don't even remember what they're called. Like, just straight up, that's how little I've even thought about it after that class. Never used it again. Toss, what's it? Toss? Centos? No, what's it called? What's the things I'm thinking of? Help me, youth. Help me, youth. One of you has to be in high school. I only played with my calculator during math. True, dude. Calculators were just really expensive ways to play Snake. Everyone knows this. Sin and cosine. Thank you. Thank you, Loki James. Sine and cosine. Yeah. That stuff. Like never have needed to know it. 10th grade or like 9th grade, whenever that was, in and out the window. Never again. It's bid mass, guys. I'm gonna be honest. Don't argue about it. Your mind is gonna quickly forget that because you'll be like, we've never used this knowledge in the 5 years we've acquired it. Let's forget it and make room for memes. Like this, we're accumulating a lot of memes. The meme folder's overflowing. Let's get rid of the geometry stuff. Let's get that out the window. But it makes you smart? It really doesn't, brother. Here, let's do a free-for-all. I'll show you. Yeah, if there ever was an equation that I actually needed to know for some reason, I would just Google it. It's like, oh, dude, I don't remember the form. Oh, yeah. Again, never have, never will need any of those formulas. There's not too many parts in your life. What's the surface area of an octagon? I don't know, man. Do we need to know? Can we just guess? Not an engineer. We should do zombies? No, we should not do zombies. You ask this a lot. No, everyone thinks they want to do zombies, and then they do zombies, and you can just you could feel the chat deflate. Like, that wasn't as fun as I hoped it was gonna be. Better make some dinner for my husband. No, cute. Your husband better make dinner for you. All right. Make sure he's treating you right. You put your feet up, huh? No, I'm just kidding. Obviously, live the best life you want. Sounds like you're in a great and healthy relationship. Or you're just some teenager who's been trolling me this whole time, cosplaying as like a woman with a husband. That's possible too. This is the internet. I don't know you. Hello. Good sir. Hello. Hello. Good to see you. Hello, good sir. Hello. So wonderful to see you. Yeah. Hello, good sir. Just another one. No, bites dust. Let's go. Corey's in 13th place. Oh my god, he's doing so good. Not a catfish. It's fair. It's fair. I'll trust you, cutie. I'll trust you on this one. But I wouldn't be the first person to get lied to on the internet. I doubt I'll be the last. 62nd place? Dude, that's awesome. Congratulations. I know you worked really hard for that number. That's a big bot. I shouldn't be here. But I'm committed now. I want that island. '29th place? How embarrassing, dude. That's like less than 18th place, which is what I'm in. Which, by the way, did any of you ever get like assigned a number in elementary school for like your cubby? It was always based on like your alphabetical last name. I was always 18. It kind of feels like you're an inmate looking back. Like, what was your cell number? 18. Also, it was bullcrap because we would always line up either by alphabetical order or reverse alphabetical order, which doesn't give justice to those of us in the middle of the alphabet. We never got to line up first. Justice for the middle of the alphabet, brother. What the frick? Don't you dare. Don't you dare. Ah. Mom, I'm gonna fight the streamer! Stop. Stop. What's your last name for research? O'Neill. Which, by the way, has 27 ways to spell it right. And no one on planet Earth apparently can spell it the way that I want, that my ancestors spelt it. Also, the reason I'm not on Twitch anymore is because the justice for the get out of here, is because my name had an apostrophe and apparently it broke the matrix and nobody could help me get monetized, so I just gave up. I went through like 6 help centers because they let me put an apostrophe in the form, but then wouldn't accept the form, and I couldn't edit the form, and there was nothing that anybody could do. And I was just like, wow, what great customer service. I can't wait to become a Twitch streamer. Hence why I'm no longer on Twitch. Yes. I don't think I'm winning this one, boys. I mean, I'm in 15th place. But that's only 15 out of 26. Shut up, Blue Hans. Is that you? That is your color. It looked kind of purple. It looked a little bit more purple. See, this is the kind of sniping I hate. Oh, never mind. But I hate when, like, it's fine to attack me. It's when you, like, it does make logical sense and you go out of your way to attack me. Like this guy who was, like, chair stream. Like, he's getting attacked by this guy and he's like, I'm going to build over and fight the streamer. That's the kind of, like, okay, you make free-for-alls not fun. Like, if it makes sense to attack me, feel free. Let him loose. But when you're boating around like 6 other players who are all weaker that didn't like attack me, like, cool. Cool. You really proved a great point there. Yeah. You put an apostrophe. They put a comma on your whole Twitch career. They put a period on my whole Twitch career, bro. I was just so absolutely like flabbergasted. And not like mad, but just kind of like bewildered that nobody could help me solve what is ultimately a very easy problem. That I was just like, if this is the level of support that I get with incredibly basic level help, imagine if I actually needed help with something. YouTube, I've needed help on like 3 things. And every time it's a live chat right away. Someone's there to help me. Boop, boop, boop. Hey, Mr. Corgi Circus, how are you today? Yeah, no problem. We can take care of that right away. And it's not going to be an issue. Just give me about 5 minutes to take care of it. Done. Twitch? Oh, the apostrophe. He cast a spell. We can't undo the spell. What do you think we are, wizards? It's like, excuse me, sir, this is your form. Like, I don't know how to tell you this, but this is your form. It was probably a coding thing that the customer service reps either didn't know or care about. Exactly what it was. That's the exact scenario we ran up against. But just like to have that level of indifference about it is just like, okay, screw you. Second off, justice for the Irish. Damn it. Give me forms I can put an apostrophe in. Why are we not allowing symbols? Why is this a thing? Why is symbols the thing that we absolutely have to stop? Is like, can you please just like accept that there are some Irish people who spell their names slightly differently than you? Why does no one think of the plight of the white man? Corey, how expensive are hitmen? I don't know. Every time I see like a documentary of someone who tried to hire a hitman, they pay like $10,000, but it's not an actual hitman. It's just some guy who owns a gun and played the game Hitman, and he screws it up horribly, and they both go to jail. So, is that a good answer? It's always like on a true crime show where the person pays them like $10,000, but the hitman's the most inept person that's ever existed and immediately gets caught before he actually commits the crime. This is the wildest move I've ever seen. Why are you going over here? Brother, fight down this guy. You don't want borders on this guy right away. That's insane behavior. That's risky AF. Because you're going to attack him. What do you think these two are going to do? They're going to pick a side. You don't know if it's going to be your side. Everyone has wanted or wanted to be a hitman in childhood? No, I don't think so. No, I don't think I've ever run into anyone who was like, I'm going to be a hitman. I mean, sure, some of us, like I had a friend when I was in kindergarten, we both wanted to be soldiers because we played army together. I don't think anybody ever aspired to be a hitman. That just might be a you thing. That just might be your thing, bro. Aren't most soldiers hitmen? No. Hitmen go in with a specific target. Soldiers go against an entity, if you will. Now, could we argue that like Delta Force, the Navy SEAL team, is like hitmen? Maybe. I don't know if you ever met a Navy SEAL before, but they're different. They're built different. Just physical specimens, every single one of them. And it's crazy. We were living in Virginia Beach. And before we had found a house, my dad had rented like an Airbnb or something on the beach. And him and my little brother were just like walking on the beach at night, like talking. And if you know anything about Virginia Beach, it's pretty close to some naval bases. And there was Navy SEALs doing a training mission. And they were so covert. My brother and dad didn't realize it until they stepped on one. Like they just kind of thought it was like shrubbery and stuff. And it was like, oh, this is a person. He's like, should we leave? And they're like, just keep walking. I'm like, okay. This is like, dang, if you were their target, you would have been dead, huh? You wouldn't even know how you died. You got to heaven and be like, what happened? Like, you got shot by a Navy SEAL. I'm like, oh. Where were they? It's like when you're playing a video game and you get sniped from, like, across the map. And people are like, where? I'm like, I have no idea. I have no idea. Well, we all did love playing Hitman games because there's no moral dilemma. I mean, especially for me, there was no moral dilemma because I never cared about the story. So it's just like, you need to kill this person. Like, all right, I'm on it. It's like, don't you want to hear the reason why? Nah. We'll be back in like 30 minutes. Kill like 30 civilians so you can get a waiter outfit. Just to realize that the waiter outfit doesn't have access to the room you want. So you gotta go kill somebody else to get their uniform. Way of the Hitman. Look, I know I just took a break, but I gotta go to the bathroom again, brother. I'm sorry. We'll be right back. Yeah. All right, GG's to middle, Franken. That was a good game from you, brother. Yeah. Okay, 6 minutes. Let's do Caucasia. Let's do a Caucasia. ODS tomorrow. Test tomorrow. What's ODE? What's ODE? I've learned my newest, biggest pet peeve, just from like being a streamer, is people abbreviating stuff. Like I've never had experienced it on such a degree. But people always abbreviate stuff and be like, "Oh, what about this?" And be like, "I have no idea what that means. Just help me." Ordinary differential equations, brother. Don't come into this chat and say ODE and expect me to know what that means. How dare you? How dare you, anime tuber? I'll fight you right now. Do you think I math? You think this man maths? Brother, I went to school on an art scholarship. And then switched to psych. I don't math. I vaguely understand how statistics work, but only after graduating with the worst statistics education Colorado State has ever provided. Because my first teacher got fired the year after because he was so bad at his job, and my second teacher died the third week of campus. And then we got a TA who's just like, "I don't got time for this, so we're going to do open book tests. I don't care if you guys are here the rest of the year, just make sure you're here those 4 days." And not just open book tests, but open communal tests, where we'll talk about the answers while we're taking the test. Needless to say, I did not get a great education. Can I get it over here? Can I do that? Last one for me. Gotta get ready for closing on the house and bed search. You're selling your home, brother? That means you have to move. I hate moving. Oh, everything's in flux. It just doesn't feel good. If you're over 30, best advice I can give you: your friends are no longer there to help you. You should be a grown man by now and hire movers. No one's there to pull it back to help you move that sofa. All right? That was our 20s. Now we're in our 30s. You move yourself. Don't think you're gonna guilt me into helping you move by offering me like a pizza and a beer. It ain't gonna happen anymore. I've literally broken multiple bones helping people move. And I'm over that. I think I've broken my, like, not your big toe, but the toe next to it. I think I've broken that toe like 3 times. Twice was from helping people move. I own a moving company. So it sounds like you don't move people. You hire people to move. Smart move. I like this. I like this. You secured your ability to move anywhere for forever. You just tire yourself out. At cost. My house has been renovated 3 times. Stop renovating your house, bro. It's good enough, all right? One of the biggest struggles I ever had with religion was we had this pastor who essentially got fired. But in the pastoral world, you don't like actually get fired. You just kind of get moved churches. Because he was just like, every time they're like, he just never would be there. He'd be like, "Oh, I got a migraine today." Like, he would never actually preach. He would preach like once every like 8 weeks and be like, "What's going on?" So eventually they fired him, aka they just moved him to a different church, smaller. But one of the biggest crises I ever had with religion was when he put his house up for sale. He put it on Facebook, and I was Facebook friends with him. And this man lived in $1 million house, like the nicest house I've ever seen in my life. And I go, "Whoa, how much is this guy getting paid? Like, where are all these tithes going to? Like, you're all yelling at me to tithe 10%. And this man lives in $1 million house." And then like this other pastor was like, "Oh, can I get people to help me move? I'm moving." It's like, "Sure, pastor, help him move." And then I helped this man move into a house on a golf course where his backyard is bigger than my house. And I go, brother, you got money, huh? But you still felt the need to call in the church to help you move? It's like, how much are these guys getting paid? And it's just like, am I going to one of those churches? I don't want to go to one of those churches. Does the pastor get paid? I'm going to be honest. I didn't realize this at the time, but some of those pastors were getting paid 6 figures. And I go, what the frick? Because, you know, you think pastors like the Catholic Church, you know, live like frugally. You kind of hope that that transitions over. It's not like a hard and fast rule in the Protestant church. But it's just like, why are we not like donating this money? Like, why do you have to live large? Why are you living better than 90% of your church? I didn't go. I quit that church. Joel Osteen. Oh my God. Joel Osteen he's not religious, brother. That is not a church. That is a self-help scam. Just throwing it out there. Hard and fast. It was just like, it was flooding in Houston and people came to the church to seek refuge and they turned them away. Like, no. This is only so you give us money. It's not, we're not going to open up our doors. Are we insane? Just because your house flooded and you're a member of this church? In my country, churches are considered a business. I mean, I understand the appeal of most churches being like nonprofits because they do a lot of good that the government doesn't address at all. But there are some churches where I just go, maybe this should be a business. Why is there pyrotechnics and we're giving away an Xbox? Is this a church? There's like this mega church is like they drove motorcycles in, pyrotechnics, were giving away 10 Xboxes. That's not a church, brother. The Bible really has some strong words to say about worldly possessions and the matter, how much they matter. Not to get too much into politics, I just kind of found the anecdote funny. Yeah. No, I wanted that land. I didn't realize it was up for grabs. Yeah, I'm with you. I was literally looking at that, P. I 100% agree. Let's take him down. Grab it. Let's go. I've never read the Bible. Is it a good book? Yeah. I 100% recommend, even if you are not religious, to read the Bible. Just to kind of understand. You understand so many more people. You can't disagree that the Bible is one of the most influential books that's ever been written. Probably the most. I don't think there's real competition for that. Other than like, you know, the Torah and stuff. Well, is it the Torah even in book form? I don't know. I won my first Xbox at church. Nice, congratulations. I don't think you go to a church. I think you go to a scam. Pete, where do you want to go? It's kind of me and you. You pick a target, I'll go with you. Pete, what do you think about... Oh, there you go. Free time. Free land. We should go into this guy. I'm here. I'm already attacking. Go, Micronesia. Torah is the first of the 5 books of the Bible. Ah. I should have known that. The sacred texts. It's just the Old Testament. I understand. I understand the mission. It's almost as if Jesus was Jewish or something, you know? Kind of crazy. Let's go. All right, where's this elite guy? Ooh, problems. Okay. Matco, can you go into the crown? And we can support you. Big dog. If you're free, can you give some donations to Matco? Ooh, this is a problem area over here. What's an area of opportunity, we'll say. It's not a problem, it's an opportunity. I'm trying to get Mr. Cutie in chat. I would love to meet him. Please extend my personal invitation. What about the Quran? What about the Quran? Most read book has to be the Quran or the Bible. I think that it would be the Quran just because it's the most populous religion in the world. Christianity is still the most popular? It is not, actually. That is, Muslim is the most populous religion in the world. Somebody forgot about Asia. Most populous religion in the world. Oh, it is Christianity. Okay. 2.382 billion, 31%. Islam was 24%. Oh, Islam was. That's my bad. Sometimes you just don't know, you know? I stepped away for a few minutes and chats devolving to religious discussions. No, we're not talking about religion. We're just talking about the books and what's the most populous. We learned today that it's Christianity. I thought it was Muslim. It'll be use them soon enough. I don't think so. I mean, the trends is like, yeah, millennials are less and less, but it's like that's one generation. It's not a trend of the future. It's almost as if people in the entirety existence of humanity have believed in some kind of religion. What's up, Van Cadius? Long time no see, loser. Ooh, do we think we can get this world done in 7 minutes? That's risky. That's risky. Maybe we wait for one of the other ones. Yeah, let's just do Australia real quick. 100% we can? We'll just do Australia. We'll just do Australia. Van Cadius, dude, always playing War Thunder, never playing Call of Duty. What a jerk, bro. By the way, I'm ranked gold already. I've started ranking. I'm sorry, Where have you been, huh? You been deployed or something? Huh? 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 Been fighting for our freedom instead of playing games, bro? What the frick? He subscribed? What's his name, cutie? What's your husband's name? This is an important factor. I have to greet him. I need to make a good first impression. I love how someone said atheism's only 7% of the world, and this guy's like, no, it's 90% of my class. But like, oh, okay, so we're using anecdotal evidence? Sick. There's no global warming here. It snowed yesterday. Oh, sick. Sick, sick, sick. Yeah. Dude, I don't know what you did, P, but this man does not like you. I mean, actually, soon won't be seeing me much for a while. Oh, are you getting deployed, Vancadius? He has to wait 5 minutes? Yeah, if he just subscribed. Otherwise, you know, if this chat didn't have the rule that if you are not subscribed for 5 minutes, you can't talk, all this chat room would be is websites for adult dating that are like, oh my gosh, hot singles in your area. Like, legitimately. There are so many bots on YouTube. I've blocked the word like girls and dating and stuff like that, just because if I didn't, the entire chat would devolve into chaos of bots. The only thing I see is single women in your area. Yeah, it's just like, I know there's single women in my area. I've met them. I'll believe you, bro. But the crazy thing is, they wouldn't advertise if those things didn't get clicks. It's like, who's clicking on this? Who's clicking on this? His name's Smith. He hasn't popped up on like the he subscribed thing. Dude, cutie, are we getting scammed? Mr. Smith hasn't subscribed, bro. This is a huge lie. Smith is a liar. Your husband's just over there playing Clash of Clans on his phone. He's like, no, honey, I subscribed. Very down bad teenagers. Oh, no. Not the down bad teenagers, bro. Congratulations, Gen Z, though, as being the loneliest generation. You guys are not dating anybody? He doesn't do games? What are we talking about, cutie? What man doesn't do games? What are we talking about? Even the biggest hunters I've ever met in my life are just, I'm an outdoorsman. They'll still play video games. Doesn't do games. What the frick? Mr. Smith, when you get in here, we've got some words, all right? We got some words. How are you gonna be a good father, should you choose to be one, or if you already have children, if you don't play video games? They're gonna want to do it, and you're gonna get on there and be like, how does the X button work? His picture is an old Land Rover. Okay, I'm keeping an eye out for him. He already is? Okay. You'll be like my dad, who made a Steam account 12 years ago, played with us one day, couldn't figure out any of the controls, and then was just like, well, we appreciated it, Dad. It'd been so cool to play this game with you, but I understand that, like, this is far beyond Pac-Man. Also, what's up, Zero Winter? How are you? Good to see you. What's your opinion about 1112? Love him. Daniel's a really nice guy. Good clan, good competition. Enjoy it. I think it's cute teaching parents games when you're young. I mean, to an extent, it is also incredibly frustrating. Just teaching anyone video games who's never played video games. Like, I'll never forget, I had this girlfriend and I was trying to teach her. She really wanted to play Borderlands because that was what I was playing with my friends, and, you know, she wanted to hang out. And 2 hours in the tutorial, my guy. I've never been so baffled in my life. Like, no, just hit A. Just hit A to jump. What are we doing? Just devolved into like, you just give up. Like, it's okay. It's okay. No, we'll do something else. We'll go do a pottery class or something. Oh my God, he's writing in notes to copy into chat. That's so adorable. People, when they play it for the first time, how do I play this? It's so hard. I know, it's just like, well, the joystick moves. This joystick moves your camera. I understand that can be a little bit confusing, but the A button never moves, brother. Just hit it to jump over. It's like, well, where do I jump? It's like, wherever you want. Like, I don't know why we're talking about this. Just hit the A button to jump. It's prompting. There's a log in your way. You have to jump over the log. Teaching people chess is harder than chess? Yeah. Yeah. Richard! Yeah, I've never played video games unless you count playing with my Land Rover. Mr. Smith, what are you talking about? That's an impossibility. You've never been to an arcade before, huh? This is a lie. You've never done Duck Hunter? You never had Nintendo with the gun and go pew, and then the little dog goes woof woof, and he holds up the little goose? I played Space Invaders once. Who are you? Who are you? How do you not have games on your phone? What is your... How did you escape the Matrix, brother? You were supposed to be sucked in to the virtual reality, and here you are living your life outside of it. That's not supposed to be here. I'm calling the police. They're on their way. I gave up teaching chess. If you can't play chess, then it is what it is at that point. I mean, here's the thing. Teaching chess to someone who understands the basics of chess, fine. Not that bad. But if we're in an argument about, or if we're like really stuck on what the horsey does, oh, brother. It's best to give that up. I'd rather teach someone to ski than teach someone how to play chess. Goofy! Goofy! Oh my God, Goofy, what are we doing? Okay, we used to play Donkey Kong a little bit. There we go. It's just like, no. There's been some level of gaming you played. Whether it was Mario on the Nintendo. You played some variation of Mario, let's get real. Everyone has. I don't think you can exist as an American and not have that experience. Also, this is kind of a fun fact, but I feel like a lot of people know it. Did you know Donkey Kong was just a mistranslation? It was named Monkey Kong, but when they translated it into English, they accidentally replaced the word as donkey, which is why his name's Donkey Kong, and he's a monkey. Wife is cooking dinner. Stop distracting her. Hey! You cook dinner, Mr. Smith. All right? She's busy. She's an independent woman. Just love inserting myself in this marriage and fighting everybody. always wondered why it was called Donkey Kong instead of Monkey. Yeah, that's the reason why. It was mistranslation. And then it just became so popular that they're like, it's too late now. Okay, we are done essentially in Australia. These guys can finish it off. Where's Mr. Skibbity? Not a threat. Okay, Van Cadius is actually down there. Congratulations, Van Cadius. You nice and big. I'm just going to give you one donation so you can rule the world. That's taken care of. Now let's focus in on Asia, which is not taken care of. Should probably donate to Sir Maverick. We have lost Africa, which is not the best, but we want to finish up this area first. Just make sure. Now we have all of our backline donations as much as possible. Corgi, what's up, Sarah? How are you? Sarah 07. Oh my gosh, did you graduate in 07? Samesies. Which was the best year to graduate because all your homecoming themes were just 007? It was crazy. I went to 2 different high schools. The first one was like full of so much spirit. Like it existed for 10 years and we had 20 state championships. And homecoming was like a big deal. Every class would like make up a chant and a song, and there'd be competitions, and it'd be like a big deal. And the second college I went to had like no pride, and it was like, oh, it's homecoming, let's just skip it. Like barely anybody would actually go. You graduated in 07? Yeah, I graduated high school in 07. That's how 30-year-olds work, bro. I hate to break that to you. For real, you're so old. Shut up, nerd. You'll be old too. It's like that Grandpa Simpson meme that as you become older really hits home. It's like I used to be with it. I used to know what it was, but then they changed what it was. No, I won't have stopped aging. Good luck. Yeah. I love the amount of people who go, no, they'll solve aging in my lifetime. It's like, yeah, for the rich. You peasants are still going to be expendable. Let's get real. What's up, boys? What's up, Bills? How are you? I'm just over here getting mocked for being a 30-year-old who graduated in 07. How's your day going? I'm just waiting for the how are the dinosaurs comment. 07 was like 50 years ago, bro. Ugh. So you didn't do well in math either, huh? I understand. The 3 ancient civilizations: Greece, Rome, and Corgi Circus. Thank you. Thank you. Nothing like getting, absolutely blasted by a bunch of teenagers on the internet to make you feel good about yourself. GG's. GG's. What are we at? Hey, 13.6. Wonderful. Youth is in the mind? No, that's something old people say. Don't say that. No. We just, you can be aware of how old you are and be okay with it. I mean, the only thing that's changed from my 30s to my 20s is now I got back problems and I'm more financially secure and understand how taxes work. That's about all. I know how to fix a credit score. Corgi had to avoid the Black Death when he was in school. No, the only thing I had to avoid in school was the swine flu was going around when I was in college. And this was a revolutionary thing, because like when I started college, you would play beer pong with beer in every cup. And then the swine flu happened. It was like, oh, let's stop cross-contamination. Obviously, we're still going to gather and get really close, but we'll put water in each of the cups instead of beer. And then you'll just drink a beer on the side. Genius, dude. Oh my God. So we have back problem in common. Everyone will. Everyone will. You hit 30 and then all of a sudden a joint's going to stop working. Straight up. I used to work in stem cells. And literally every single person I would meet would be like, I have a problem in this joint. Also, I injured that joint when I was when I was like 14 or 20, somewhere in that range. It's like, you do not realize how those minor injuries will stick with you for the rest of your life. I had back problems before 20. Oh, 30 is going to be a biatch for you, brother. Good luck. All right, let's do Scandinavia. I was making a joke that I'm not financially secure and don't have a great understanding of taxes. I mean, nobody really does. You just know about the resources available to you, and you should probably just hire an expert because they'll give you more money back. What's up, Augustine? How are you? Are we going to enter a game or what? Oh my God. Listen here, Zoomer, all right? You can wait 10 seconds. Get off the TikToks. Learn some patience. By the way, Van Case, where are you? When are you deploying? And how long are you going to be gone for? I feel like you can't talk about where you're going because that's typical military stuff. I'm doing fine, just interviewing people. Oh my God. If you're interviewing people, please, for the love of God, don't ask about someone's strengths or weaknesses. It's literally the dumbest questions. You're just getting lies. I don't know what any interviewer ever asked that about. But it's the biggest waste of time for everybody involved. Can't give dates, but soon and nowhere dangerous. Most people don't even consider a real deployment. He's going to Germany! Let's go! Dude, you'll be right in time for Oktoberfest. Congratulations. I know the military. When people say, like, I'm getting deployed, but it's not anywhere dangerous, and most people don't consider it a real deployment, you're probably going to Germany, maybe Japan. But most likely Germany. Although one of my friends was deployed to Syria, and he's like a weather guy. He just sits in a base and does the weather. But in that base, they have like a detection system for any missiles going off anywhere in the world. And there was a missile going off like right near their base, and they all ducked and covered. And he was telling me, he's just like, man, I'm gonna die as a weatherman. Like, dang. He's like, that's a scary thing to do, is just hide under the desk and hope the missile's not coming directly for you. Not going to Europe or any first world country? Interesting. Interesting. Sucks you're not going to Germany, bro. Sorry you got unlucky. Sounds like you're going somewhere hot, though, right in the middle of summer. Congratulations. Congratulations. That must be very exciting for you. Yeah, we have military bases in Japan and Germany. We're not going to war with them, brother. You just basically go sit on a base. Like, one of my friends' husband is like, he's stationed in Germany, but he's in the band. He just travels around and plays music. Like, it's not that serious. Oh my gosh, Djibouti. That Djibouti is honestly kind of a good guess, but I think Vincadius is in the army, and that's a Navy base in Djibouti. And he said nowhere dangerous, and Djibouti is, you know, on the strait, which has had conflict, so I think we can rule that one out. But we'll eventually, we'll get it. Are you getting deployed to Antarctica? I don't think there's a military base in Antarctica, brother. I think that's just a science base. Why would they need the military in Antarctica? In case the penguins get unruly? Start questioning the social caste? The penguins have oil. Oh, good point. Good point. True, true. This is true. Then the Germans bomb Antarctica. Here's a fun fact. After the Titanic sank, there was a war on icebergs where basically a crew would sail out to an iceberg and put a bunch of black powder on the iceberg to attract the sun more to make it melt. You won't believe it. It wasn't very effective. But it did happen. They need democracy? No, they need super democracy. Us humans will go to war with anything? Yeah, just ask the Australians. They lost 2 wars against the emus. How embarrassing, right? Imagine going to war with a bird and losing. There's a lot of different forces in Djibouti. My friend was in the National Guard is being sent there as a tech support role. I guess that's fair. Corgi, is there a worse generation? No. I mean, maybe the baby boomers, you know, just collapsing the economy behind them. But I hate, it's just like, every like 5-10 years, there'll be an article about this is the worst generation or this generation doesn't know how to work. And I saw this like meme. It's just like, it was like this exact story throughout the times has gone back all the way to like 1910. Is like, this generation doesn't know how to work. They're so lazy and stupid. Stupid, lazy young person don't know how to work. Me, old man, know how to work. Oh. Back in my day, I used to work 10 times harder than this generation. It's like, no, you didn't. Shut up. Corgi boomer? True, dude. I'm a 30-year-old boomer. Let's go. The youths yelling at the park across my house at like 2 in the morning. Get out of here, youths. Go to bed. You got school tomorrow. There was a time I walked outside and there was a kid like leaning on my car and I go, hey man, can you get off my car? And holy cow. It was just one of those moments where it's like, this is not a big deal, but I know you're a child and you're going to treat it like a big deal. And he was just like so embarrassed. Like, just, it's fine. Just, you know, cars are easy to scratch and expensive to not be scratched. It's so hot in my city, I'm dying. Shut up. Shut up, Pharaoh. You live in Belgium. It doesn't get hot there. What is it, a balmy 75 degrees Fahrenheit? Corgi, do you play bingo? No, I don't play bingo. Ooh, I'm on the front lines. I need to stop attacking. What am I doing? I'm just not even in it today. I hold. Also, Pharaoh, did you fix your PC? And also, did you give your sister my disappointment in her choice not to go to UNR? And thus, absolutely destroying any chance of us meeting in real life? Super selfish of her? No. I attack you. Actually, can I get down here? Let's go. I'm so not used to being on the front lines. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do with my hands. Eh. Corgi saved me from dying. Yes, that was totally a conscious move and not just me clicking on enemy. That was I 100% did that. Fight OG. Wait, you're not. Get out of here. That's not me. Hold on. Get me over here. Here. Grab free land. No, don't kick me off. I won't let you. GG. Don't kill Vita. I'll kill whoever is in my way. But also, I don't see a Vita, so you know. Brother Corgi was on our team. Hilarious. Mom, get the camera. Brother. Attack that man. What are we doing? You said meaningful life like you don't play a pixel game for a living. Honestly, I was talking to my friend about this. Is like, yeah, I make nowhere near the money I did, but like when I was like working in billboards, I hated it so much. And I was talking, is just like I was never like really like kind of suicidal or anything like that. Well, it's like if a car like swerved into my lane and oncoming traffic, I don't know how much I would have tried to get out of the way. And it's just like, I don't feel that at all. It's just like, every day is just so peaceful. It's like, oh no, someone's mad at me on the internet. Which is like, brother, you have no idea the amount of trauma I dealt with as a child for you to think that you can come on here as a 14-year-old edgelord and say something mean and think that affects me. LOL. That became dark real quick. Yeah, I mean, it's just kind of like, I went to college for my purpose in life to be essentially a door-to-door salesman for billboard advertising space. Don't get me wrong. Lamar, the company I worked for, was a great company. Super supportive people, incredible company to work for, great benefits, leadership that actually cared. Lamar, I would highly recommend Lamar, but just sales in general is just soul-sucking. Womp womp, getting cyberbullied is nowhere near the pain. Yeah. It's like, brother, I'm so calloused. You think you can hit me with that? That's so adorable. Like, oh no, an NPC yelled at me online. Oh gosh, so rude. When are you doing Domination? Tomorrow. Cyberbullying is worse than real life bullying? Yeah, no. Is this like, brother, I was a fat kid growing up. I got bullied so much by people I've never met before. You think you can come at me with like Corgi old? Haha. Like, oh, come on, man. LOL. Yeah, guys, I'm just NPCs. Yeah, I mean, you just kind of have to look. I talked about this yesterday, but like, as like a streamer, you just kind of have to take like the highs and the negatives as all being just kind of noise. It's like, it's appreciated. I love building a community, but like, you just don't let that affect your ego. You just do the numbers. I was the skinniest in my class. I got bullied hard and got called a twig every day. Okay. We're not the same. Don't try and join my camp. Just because you were skinny, you don't get to come into the fat kid camp and be like, I was bullied too. I'm sorry, but you skinny boys, I understand your plight, but you cannot equate it to the fat man plight. You don't get to be in our camp, bro. I'm not what's it called? Where it's just like, I'm not demeaning your plight, but it's not, we're not the same. We're not the same meme. Did your friends ever have an argument about going on a water slide with you specifically because they didn't want the fat kid to slow them down? We're not the same. I was just thinking back on that. It's actually pretty funny. He's like, I don't want the fat kid on my slide because it'll slow us down. My school didn't have bullies. Oh, every school has bullies. You just probably weren't bullied. Congratulations, you get a normal. Don't you go faster? No, you get sunk down to the bottom a little bit. Take it you weren't allowed on the rafting trip either? No, I'm a great rafter. Everyone loves me on the raft, on like whitewater rafting, because you want that weight in the boat. Although, the first time I ever went rafting, I was like 12. And I was in my Boy Scout troop. And there's we were in 2 rafts. The other boat thought it'd be hilarious on like a calm area to like ram our boat. And they rammed it from the other side, and all the force transitioned to me on like the front end. And I got knocked out of the boat. And if you've never been knocked out of a boat while wearing a life jacket, this is how you get people back into the boat. Is you first submerge them to build buoyancy to make it easier to pull them out of the water. This was not explained to me prior to this incident. So the only thing I remember is Mr. White coming over and me reaching out to like try and get back in the boat, and the first thing he does is push me down. And I was like, oh no, this is how I die. And it didn't really build as much buoyancy as he potentially hoped, because the first thing that happened was my knees slammed into the rock bed below. So it was like a double whammy. Anyways, I got back in the boat and I survived. Believe it or not, true story. I used to be terrified of boats because of the Titanic. Oh yeah, I understand. It's the same thing like people fear of flying, which I understand a little bit more, because if something goes wrong, you know, you're kind of screwed. But I always think back to the Ron White joke, where it's just like the guy next to him goes, hey man, if one of these engine fails, how far do you think the other one will take us? And Ron White's like all the way to the scene of the crash. That's kind of my mindset. Like, if we're gonna die, we're gonna die. At least it'll be fast. Then I realized if the boat sank, there'd be a good excuse not to go to school. I mean, if there's anything I've learned from all the stories of boats sinking, is when someone tells you not to panic and not to get off the boat, you should still get off the boat. Like, oh my gosh, all those kids and everyone who died in that ferry incident in South Korea were like, there's a blaring announcement, stay in your bed and stay calm. And meanwhile, all the staff are like getting off and everyone dies because they're like, the announcement says to stay in. It's like, no. Survival of the fittest. Get out of there. Whenever someone tells you to stay calm, it's just like, no, this is time to panic. This is the time to panic. I have tragic news. Streams in half an hour. This is true. This is true. The stream do be ending in half an hour. And Corgi Boy is going to be taking a short bathroom break. You know what's crazy? Fear of heights when your job is flying an aircraft. I don't know about that. I think there's a strong sense of false security you get from flying in a metal tube at, 500 miles an hour. It's the same thing with like cars and airbags. Like there's some research that airbags give people like a false sense of security. Whereas it's like if instead of an airbag being deployed, it was like a metal spike, people would drive way more cautiously. My biggest fear is leeches. They are disgusting. That is a crazy thing to have as your biggest fear because you literally just go, boop, and leech is gone. I mean, my biggest fear, I think, is being lit on fire. So I don't think we're the same. I'm not scared of heights, but I am scared of standing on ladders. Yeah, I feel like that's a reasonable thing to have because there's never a sturdy ladder. It's like rickety. It's standing on like an elevated height that's like not secure. Yeah, I'm perfectly fine when I'm in an aircraft, but when I'm up high, it's a big no-no. Yeah, when I went bungee jumping, like I can sit on an airplane and be like, oh, I guess the plane's gonna go down and we'll all die, whatever. But if when I went bungee jumping, I was like, I just like my friend did like a Superman dive off and looked super cool, and I just kind of rolled off like an egg. The guy's like, do you want me to push you? And he's like, absolutely not. I will not be degraded like this. I'll roll off like an egg with dignity. My biggest fear is falling from a massive building on fire. Yeah, that'd be pretty terrifying. I think I'll never forget my friend had like 2 weeks where he just had like constant, like almost daily panic attacks about global warming. And it's just like, yeah, we'll be old men in the water wars, so that will really suck. But like, what are we gonna do? If you're gonna go, I'd rather go in quick. If I was in the USS Indianapolis situation, that'd be terrifying. I don't know what that one is, but yeah. Like, if I was gonna go in the armed forces, I don't think I would want to go in the Navy. Actually, I think the Navy would be pretty sick. I mean, you just get meals every day and hot showers. Sounds pretty cool. But like, the story of the World War II guys who were like, I forgot what ship it was, but their ship sank, and then they're in floating in shark-infested water, and people are just getting picked off one by one. Ugh, terrifying. My second biggest fear is dolphins. Brother, you live a very sheltered life. Like, yeah, wild dolphins are kind of dangerous. You shouldn't get in the water with them. But, dolphins are your biggest fear? Not a shark, just a straight dolphin. The Miami football team scares the crap out of this guy, man. That was the Indianapolis? Oh, okay. dolphins are awful creatures? Not really. I mean, yeah. They're kind of like humans where some of them are absolute jerks. Sharks aren't dangerous? Tell that to the people who lost an arm to a shark. Dolphins are pretty easy to avoid. You just get back in the boat. Spiders are my irrational fear. The smaller, the worse. Okay. Vancadius, just get a shoe. Or better yet, oh, I had this big black lab. His name was Migo. He was a hunter, and I loved him. Whenever there was like a moth or something flying around, and I couldn't get it, I would like chase it down low. I like pointed out to Amigo, and he's laser locked in the entire time. And I chased the moth down low, and and moth be gone. See, half the reason you have a pet is to kill smaller creatures. There's the spider, kill it. But as a man, you're gonna have to accept the reality that you will at some point date a girl who doesn't want the spider in the house, but doesn't want it killed either. So you're gonna have to like get some kind of container and a scrap of paper, shovel it in to your container, and then take it outside, which is always the worst because the animals are unpredictable. He doesn't want to go in the container. He's gonna scramble up your arm. And that's not good for anybody. But I am the jerk boyfriend who I'll just smush it. Like, oh, I tried to get him in, but he moved too quickly. Oh, darn. GG Fireburns, we tried. Yeah, he was unstoppable this round. There's nothing you could do. No, not that. Where's my thing? There we go. No, not that one. Corgi, what's the shortest border in the world? I don't know. Palestine, maybe, with Egypt? That doesn't seem very big. It's Spain and Morocco? You sure about that? The Vatican City? That would be a good guess. Botswana and Zambia? Absolutely not. Gibraltar? Is Gibraltar bigger than Palestine's border with Egypt? Hold on, we're Googling this. World's smallest border. It is a Spanish enclave called Bien de Vallis de la Gomorra and Morocco. This unique border covers a mere 85 meters or 242 feet. Well, there you go. We have all been outsmarted by someone who knew the answer before asking it. Do you think they even have a guy to guard it? Yeah, let's do the world. We can get it done, 7. Yeah, but that's not the whole border between Spain and Morocco. I'm sorry, brother. That's what Google said. Google right. Everyone knows this. My Google search says the shortest land border between two countries is Botswana and Zambia. 155 meters. Oh, frick. Told y'all. You did. You did. White boy some. Okay. Bills, you're right. You 100% won the argument, but I'll just be petty and point out that you typed a typo, which is what you do when you're losing an argument. You put a 9 instead of the O. How embarrassing. totally means your point is invalidated. This is the rule of arguing. Are there more doors or wheels? I feel like the answer is wheels. Because even if you don't have a car, you have like a bike or some mode of transportation. Really? There we go. Oh, everyone's Johnny on the spot when there's free land, but when it's just like Corgi's calling out for the attacks. Oh, dude, I'm sorry, I'm busy. I'm away from my keyboard. I don't know. I can't see it. Oh my gosh, I'm so busy. So busy. You know me. So busy. Oh no, I got full sent. That wasn't exactly what I was hoping for. Oh no. Enjoy my 5,000 resources, Maverick. I hope you enjoy those. We're doing contest in 4 minutes? Yeah, I mean, I was kind of hoping we could get this done in 7 minutes. It's not looking good, right? Where's Burns? Oh, he's down there. Gross. If you got to time travel to any period of life, where would you go? Probably stay here. I like this whole like cell phone thing, and I don't think a streamer would really transition well into the medieval times as a profession. It's like, would you? Oh, dude, you could go. Every time someone like asks this question, there's always the assumption that you're like, oh, wouldn't you like love to live in this time period? It's just like, no, that sucked for most people. Everyone goes into the mindset with it like, oh, you're gonna be rich. You can live in the rich. You can be rich. Like, no. You'll still be poor. You'll still be poor. You'll just die to dysentery instead. Oh gosh, you got a rash. We have no cure for this. Let's try some leeches. Leeches seem to be doing it. And they go, I'll just put some I'll just put some aloe on this, and they'll go, you're a witch, burn them. Anyone that had a wart, you're immediately dead. That's the devil's mark. You're 100% dead, Zos. Indisputable evidence that you were marked by the devil. I would go back in time travel in the 90s and heavily invest in Facebook. With what money? You're just gonna appear out of nowhere and be like, you're not gonna have a birth certificate or anything like that. Where are you gonna get this money from? You're not gonna get a job. No one's gonna hire you. What, you're gonna go work in one of those places that hires undocumented workers and pick strawberries for 2 cents an hour? Get my parents to mortgage their house? What do you're gonna come there as like a older version of yourself that they don't recognize, and you think they're gonna believe you? They're gonna get a restraining order, brother. Get away from my kids! Shotgun ready. You're gonna get blasted, brother. You're gonna get blasted before you can tell them. Like, and they'll have this story like, hey, do you remember that one time that crazy man told us to invest in this Facebook? I don't know what it is. Maybe some type of yearbook? Anyways, so I started blasting. Corgi, do you have a favorite president? Yeah, Teddy Roosevelt, brother. Name me another president who got shot in the middle of his speech and was like, hold on, let me finish. It's like, sir, you're bleeding out. I'm like, yeah, but like, this speech is pretty important. Homeboy rode a moose across a lake. Wasn't it Andrew Garfield? I mean, a few presidents have been shot, believe it or not, but Teddy Roosevelt was the one that got shot and continued his speech. Turns out not all presidents are always popular. Crazy. You know, is this one president who got shot watching a play? Last thoughts, dude, the acting here was so good. I can't wait to meet one of the actors. Bam. Teddy Roosevelt didn't exist? Is that part of the deep state's lie to me, bro? What's France's largest border in the world? With your mom. Got him.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
Haven't used that one in a while. Lincoln's death was actually sad because he was to the play to help distract him and his wife from their kid's death and the stress of the Civil War. Yeah. I mean, I think just like a good president getting shot in the head, or a good guy getting shot in the head is always a tragedy. Turns out life do be full of those. Did you know in Chicago it's illegal to eat in a burning building? Did you know in Mississippi it's illegal to drive backwards as long as you have a lantern attached? Life do be full of them crazy rules. Let's do the Middle East. Hey, quick question. Anyone give you the hard-earned money today? No, you can be the first. Don't tell them about the other donations. We're farming pity. Van Cadius, help, I'm so poor. Help me, I'm drowning. My rent. Don't you think it's so cringe when like some streamers will have like a donation bar, but it's for to get their rent paid for the month? I was just like, brother, like don't be that. Don't be that. I'll never forget. I was watching this one streamer. He was on. I was just like on a Madden kick for like a day or two. Oh, Van Katie's actually. Thank you for the 5 gifted. I was all like watching a Madden stream for the day, and I was watching this one guy because there's like Madden's a really hard Madden football. It's a really hard stream to watch because it's kind of exclusively filled with like garbage people. And this one guy was like streaming, and his car was at the shop, and it was just like, oh dude, my Mercedes is gonna cost $2,000 to fix. Let's get a donation train started. And he wouldn't play another game. He wouldn't play another game. He pedaled like to get his Mercedes fixed for like an hour before I clicked off. I'm like, what is with this guy? Like, this is so lame. Just play the video game, brother. Hey, Chris Mitchell, thank you for the 5 gifted, brother. It's like, I get it. You know, the ecosystem of streaming is essentially like you are a street performer. And you get you are essentially a clown in a circus, and you do trick for clap and money. I get the irony that I'm essentially doing the same thing. But just when you're so avert about it, or better yet, do you guys remember the one streamer, the woman who was just like, guys, I've been live for an hour and no one's even donated $5. And she went off on like a whole rant, like, ooh, I don't know, man. Maybe just like be more entertaining and just thankful for the gifts, and understand that generally most of your audience is not in a financial position to donate, but that doesn't make them any better or less than anyone else in your audience. Like, dang, dude. Get out of here. I want your land. That's like the first and last time I've ever seen her. Yeah, that's her entire reputation on the internet. I would have never heard of her before that, and I've never seen anything she's done after that. She's just the girl who's that clip. Like, dang, imagine your entire like existence on the known internet is boiled down to that moment. Which I get. Everyone has a bad day, but it's just like, I'm not gonna go through the investigations and Blue's Clues to figure out if you're a good person or not. You kind of cemented your reputation in my eyes with that moment. I'm with you, brother. Even though you totally don't need my help, I'm here for you. Hey, Morvia with the 5 gifted. Thank you, brother. Now, I promise you that wasn't a segue for me to be like, by the way, no one's donated. I just wanted to point out the like scumbaggery. Now it feels like I'm the asshole. But thank you. I appreciate it. Corgi sellout. Oh, 100%. Yeah. Guys, I took a chair stream. I made a dedicated video. And kind of crazy. I was like, are you sure you don't want me to just input this into like a domination video, which will get 20,000 impressions? I think that video sits at like 3,000. And you could tell the marketing lady was like disappointed. It's like, I tried to tell you. Like, I don't know. Like, I know you do this for a living. So I'm following your rule book as to what you want. Like, you can't be mad at me for the results when I told you this ain't gonna go too well. I watched the video like 3 times. Thank you. Yeah, they're like, oh, we'll give you a percentage of anyone who buys the chair, but it wasn't in contract form. It was just email, which I guess I could technically argue as a contract with a lawyer. But it's just like, they're never gonna give me that information. I know this. So I'm not gonna exactly like go out of my way to be like, guys, why aren't you watching the video? It's like, you gave me chair, I gave you video, we done. We done here. Or better yet, here's a oh, Northway, thank you for the 1 gifted. Gondor, member for 9 months. Thank you, boys. Thank you. Here's another one. And this isn't Freakonomics. It literally is like a drug dealer telling you this, but it's also very true in life. Is you never take work based on the promise of future work. There's never going to be any future work ever. Like, there's this one marketing company that reached out and be like, hey, will you do a video on this? And if it does well, we'll definitely consider you for some paid promotion in the future. It's like, the hell you will. I ain't stupid. I'm a 30-year-old man. You can't come at me with this. I worked in marketing. I played these games. There's never any future work. And if there is future work, it's by pure coincidence. Or you like the one of the Freakonomic examples is like, do you take a discount now or like a discount in the future? And this guy was talking about like drug selling. He's like, you always take this discount now. You don't know if this man's even going to be in, on the streets in like 6 months. Like, what if he goes to jail? Contract's void. Take the discount now, even if it's smaller. GG's, boys. Okay, we'll do Europe, but we got to get it done in 5 minutes. I think we can do it. By guts, I have to go. Oh no, not the autocorrect. Bye, guts. Drug dealing tip by Corgi. I had to throw this out on the internet, but there was a short time where I was a marijuana dealer. I think the statute of limitations has passed, so I think we're golden, Pony Boy. I was a great drug dealer because I hated smoking weed, so I never dipped into my own supply. For door-to-door charity collections, go to drug dealer houses. Sounds weird, but they give the most amount of money. I mean, I don't know if it's really their money to give, but I mean, I think if you're going to go sell some Girl Scout cookies, you're going to have a really high return there. You guys remember the story of like the Girl Scouts that were selling cookies outside of like the weed store in Colorado? First up, entrepreneurial spirit, gotta respect it. And they probably cleared house that day. Isn't weed legal now? In a lot of states it is. It depends on where you live. It's like either legal as like a medical type use, because cannabis oil is actually really good at like certain things, like certain seizure type epidemics. It can be really helpful in that, and it's a great way to ease pain without like giving yourself Tylenol poisoning. Like Nevada, it's legal as recreational, but a lot of places it's still heavily illegal, like Utah. Jesus Christ. I think I've told the story, but I was driving to my friend's wedding on Thursday night. He lived in Colorado. I'm one of the groomsmen. I get pulled over in the salt flats of Utah, going 83 miles an hour. The speed limit is 80. And I go, my God, it's 2 a.m. Please, sir. And my registration has expired by 3 days. And Officer Cash, legitimately his name, goes, hey, man, we're going to have to take the car. You understand, right? No. He's like, you can take anything out of the car, because this is like, I told him I was going to a wedding. So I grabbed my suit jacket and my wheelie bag, and I get out of the car. And I have to go sit in the police car. Because if you don't know, if you're ever taking your car, the policemen have to inventory everything in your car. So as they're like taking things out of my car, he pulls out this black mesh bag, and I think a lot of you know where this is going. And he pulls out of the black mesh bag a weed pipe. And I just go, oh, crap. I don't smoke weed. I had given a friend of a friend a ride the night before. He must have left it in there. I don't smoke weed. But, like, you won't believe this. Whenever the cops get this type of story, or this situation, they hear that story every time. It's not mine. It's a friend's. But you're the car owner. You're responsible for everything. And I just tell him, it's like, hey, man, I understand the rule. It's my car. I'm responsible for everything. It's in the back driver's side door. Like, it's not mine. I didn't even know it was there. My interior's black. I didn't even think to look for it. And Officer Cash was cool about it. The second officer there is just like, you know it's a felony to bring weed paraphernalia across state lines? You know, I understand, but it's not mine. It's just like, and it's just kind of like, I wanted to tell him, but like, this wasn't going to help my case. But like, man, if I knew it was there, I would have grabbed it when you said I could grab anything out of my car. Ugh. So, needless to say, I had a court date, and car got towed. And it's just like, you can get a temporary moving license from the DMV. This is in Wendover, Utah, right on the border with Nevada. And I go, okay, where's the closest DMV? Salt Lake City. After some research and a little bit of crying in McDonald's and Wendover at about 6 in the morning. By the way, didn't even tell the best part of the story, is I'm sitting in the cop's back of the car waiting for my car to get towed. Once it gets towed, he's like going to give me a ride back to town. In the process of that, he's like, hey man, I hate to do this to you. I have a call like 30 miles that way. You can either come with me or I can leave you here and you can just walk the 12 miles back. It might be a little bit faster to walk. Like, okay, I'll just walk. So I have my little suit jacket, my little wheelie bag. I'm on the side of the road like a Vandabond. Just walking 12 miles back to town. Great time to be alive. So go to McDonald's, cry a little bit, call my parents. Find out that the Holiday Inn in Wendover rents cars. And there's a small window that if I'm fast enough, I can get to Salt Lake City, go to the closest DMV, get a temporary moving license, get my car back. Because this is a Friday at this point. If I don't get my car back that day, they are closed Saturday and Sunday. They're going to charge me storage fees for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, which is going to equate to like $1,000 or like $1,500. I don't have that type of money at this point. I just moved. So I haul ass, make it to Salt Lake City, do this song and dance about 5 times about whether I should be at the courthouse or whether I should be at the DMV, with the hopes that Officer Cash has fulfilled his promise to me that he's going to do the paperwork fast for me so that it processes and I can get the temporary moving license. I make it there. I make it back to Windhelm. The tow truck place closes at 5. They are very strict about this. I am pleading on the phone with him with my arrival time being 5:10. I am crying. And be like, can you please stay 10 minutes open? Please, please. I have a wedding. I'm like a groomsman. They agree. And everything's fine. But then I kind of look at my ticket and go, oh, this is really bad. Like, I could lose my license from this little injunction. Fortunately for me, my brother had it, unfortunately for him, been in a very similar situation and had hired a lawyer. And if you're new to this type of situation, you can ask for what's called a deferred judgment. You write a nice little letter to the judge and be like, I'm a good boy. Here's all the good things I do. Please don't take my car away and my license and potentially send me to jail. But it was under the thing is like, hey man, he accepted it, but it's like for the next 5 or 3 years, if you do anything illegal, this becomes in effect and you probably go to jail. That's a lot of weight to have over your head for like 3 years for ultimately like weed paraphernalia in Utah. But that's Utah, baby. We work back. That guy's gonna be a problem, huh? Maybe we work forwards. Only time I've been in trouble with the law, outside of some car crashes, which 6 to 19 car accidents. Totally normal. It's a coming of age thing. What's the purpose of contest? They give double points. Where's the EU? Right there. Not a good place. Let's try and finish. Yes! Now we just got to be like the Russians in the 1940s and take care of Hitler. Okay, things are not looking good. Maverick, it'd be super, just absolutely wonderful if you could squeeze through and I could just donate to you. Not a single car accident, but my car has been hit while parked. You just haven't come of age yet. That's fine. Just getting like 6 to like 19 car accidents. Well, that'll make you a man. Oh, frick. This guy's coming here right now. Ooh, 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 ooh. Hey, boys, if you can fight the crown, fight the crown. If you are in a position to donate, we need donations in Asia pronto. Ooh, we might lose this one. There's no one to donate. I think we lost. I mean, there's Tricks. Maybe we can hold them off longer for Tricks to get big enough. And Middle Franken. That's a big if. I think I just shield up at this point. He's hard targeting me. Tricks is the crown. We do have that. Tricks is getting attacked heavy too. This is bad. The only thing that might save us is the blue team and the red team have to like fight each other. Oh, that's huge. The blue team's gonna get a big foothold on the crown. Meanwhile, we can just keep taking care of this EU guy in the background. Oh, big opportunity for us. Kaiser, go! Okay, donate Kaiser. We got Kaiser strong enough to stay alive. Boys, we need to fight the blue team. We need to fight the blue team. Don't fight the red team. We need to fight the blue team. Don't fight Drury. We got to fight Kaiser. You got to jump in here. You got to get involved. All right, brother. You got to fight the crown. Don't let him build up. Best, you got to fight him. Oh, you're fighting two of them at once. This is not going to work out. I think we're going to lose this one. Yeah, we just don't have the advantage anywhere. Yeah, this one's over. GG's. GG's. Oh, I hate to end stream on a loss, but there's just no pulling that one out. We tried our best. Who's Corgi the best? Why tag OG? I think because he thought OG was the threat to our team. But it just takes a little bit of awareness to look at like the positioning of the board and go, the blue team is actually the threat. That's okay. It happens. It happens. But that's going to do it for today, boys. Hope you had fun. I had a lot of fun. And I'll see everybody tomorrow.